Hello and welcome back to Shadow of Mordor, part 13. And here we have some dialogue between Hirgon and Talion.
The slaves you helped us free know where the Dark Lord's monument is most vulnerable. We will strike there.
It is at the weak joint where the rats have been eating away.
Grog from the Uruk. It will make quite the trigger for the blasting powder. Let's move.
As you say, Hirgon. This is technically an escort mission, but we're not escorting Hirgon. We're actually escorting the slaves.
So we have to protect the slaves.
Well, kinda. You see, the slaves aren't actually going to get into combat. It's a stealth escort mission.
So even our ward cannot know that we are protecting them.
Where there's Grog.
No, our ward knows.
When I'm through, no Uruks
What do you do with a drunken Uruk? Throw him in the bush and say, I'll see you later when we stab you and gonna steal your torches.
We don't actually steal torches in this game, though.
Stab in the neck and slit your throat. Put the corpses in a boat. Sail away without detection. Then you kill the archers.
Do you think Ailstorm has got a rendition of that sea shanty?
Maybe. It'd be quite bouncy. Bouncy.
Ailstorm more so does metal stuff as opposed to bouncy stuff.
Well, how about bouncy metal? I love a good bouncy metal tune.
Not entirely sure if bouncy metal is a thing that I know exists.
Well, it would be closer to like blues metal. Very bouncy. Or wait, it's coming.
Stab!
It's coming. Dead, but still thinking of very specific song. Fuck, I can't think of it.
Like, the bounciest metal that I can think of is honestly Blue Oyster Cult, and that's not really, what most people would define as metal.
Blue Oyster Cult is not metal. Sorry, Gert.
See?
I'm thinking it might be Mastodon, but I think Mastodon is a little too epic for bouncy.
Yeah.
I love Mastodon.
I don't listen to all that much Mastodon.
You should hear the opening track of their 2013 album, The Hunter, entitled Black Tongue.
Excellent, Talion.
I probably have heard Black Tongue, actually. Not sure.
The monument free from harm.
And more than likely, it's in Clone Hero if I really want to play it.
I would love to play Black Tongue on a Guitar Hero type game.
It's weird. A lot of the charters for Clone Hero tend to specialize in doing heavier metal tracks because everyone wants to show off how pro and elite they are at Guitar Hero, but they always end up doing just expert tracks. I've complained about this several times on the show that I want the charters for custom tracks to specifically do charts for the lower difficulty settings.
Ghouls.
I bet you that, because that's a niche that can be filled by somebody who first recognizes that it's a thing that's missing and then exploits that opening.
I don't have the skills to do it though, nor do I have the software.
Well, I wasn't meaning you specifically. I mean, you could, but I'm saying that maybe somebody else who just likes doing it that much would actually make a track for each of the 4 difficulties.
It's a significant time investment though, especially if they have to make custom tracks and there isn't a converter. There should just be a converter for it. After all, a majority of the changes between hard and expert is just tempo shift and deletion of notes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, here's how you make an easy track: quarter notes. Here's how you make a medium track: 1/8 notes. Here's how you make a hard track: 16th notes. Here's how you make an expert track. Fuck you.
Oh, come on, not all expert tracks are fuck you.
Some of them are pretty fuck you. Like when
and they're all designed with the guitar controller in mind, as opposed to the actual the actual controller settings that consoles would use, or that I'm using specifically with my keyboard.
One of my least favorite things to play in a Guitar Hero game is a fretboard slide. That's literally just the musician plucking a root note and then sliding their finger down without necessarily hitting specific intervals, unless, of course, they're that accurate. When it's charted on a Guitar Hero game, it becomes these very specific, quick button presses that I really detest.
That's when they go from one note to another note and hold it, right?
No, it's when they go from one note to another note, like, without plucking the string, but they're changing the fret position while not taking their finger off of the string.
Okay. Don't worry, guys. This stealth mission is almost done.
So
we just have to get Hirgon and the slaves across the valley.
The ghouls swarm Durthang. My men can use this distraction to push the cart beneath the bridge unseen.
this reminds me.
Yeah. So as a consequence of us taking out the war chiefs, the ghouls are significantly more powerful. In the political landscape, at the very least. Mind you, the ghouls don't have any, leaders per se, aside from the matrons, who I don't think we've actually fought any matrons yet.
Similar beasts. You'll get Uruk guts as a reward.
This reminds me very much of The Hobbit and the Five Armies.
Kinda. Bilbo was actually invisible during most of that, though.
Yes, he was, and he still got his ass kicked.
In the book, in the 70s movie that we still need to go and do a commentary on. God damn it, I love that movie. He ends up getting hit on the head early on, and is passed out for the whole fight.
And then suddenly I was reminded of Game of Thrones, where the exact same thing happened to a character who was supposed to be like a captain. At the very beginning of the fight, he gets hit in the head, and he's unconscious for the entire battle.
The ghouls are attempting to swarm the bridge. Luckily, we have Wraith Bow.
The ghouls have no alliances. They are just chaos incarnate. They are only aligned to each other, and they are all cannibalistic monsters. Hirgon is taking damage.
Yeah, Hirgon decided to fall off the bridge. He's an idiot.
Oh, good. The sparkles are all
yep,
that
he's
we
dead.
need. What? Oh, the ghoul's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's too soon. Hirgon cannot be dead.
It is too soon for Hirgon to die, especially because he's still at full health.
So how often do you fail these escorts?
These escorts are actually really damn simple. There's a main story escort mission later on in the game that you can potentially fail, but given that you're almost a god at that point, you really won't.
Yeah.
I still have my guitar hero
Ready, Talion. The next outpost will be the largest.
Super sneaky buddy.
It's too quiet. Something is amiss.
Oh really? There's a Star Wars quote about that.
It's a trap! God damn it, it's a trap!
Carigor.
They're gonna spring the cage.
No,
Oh.
I mean we should, to be perfectly honest, but
Okay, so it's a ghoul ambush.
kinda. There's a Carigor shows up and takes out like half of them.
Oh,
Ouch!
but first he must take you out!
There. Oh come on! I headshot you twice. That's how you're supposed to kill Carigors. Give me back spell shot.
I will steal your soul and make it my ammunition. I call it the
Yep.
soul arrow.
One enemy
Trademark
replaces another.
pending. Soul arrow also is a really weak spell in Dark Souls 3 that I never care to use.
The monument is upon us. A tribute to darkness.
But Soul Arrow in Dark Souls 1 is like one of the earliest spells you've got access do, and it
Take a
will
long
carry
look.
you through most of the
That
Undead
monument
Asylum.
will soon fall.
But using magic in Dark Souls 1 is no fun because it
There,
shares your
Ranger.
fatigue.
Our success depends
I mean,
on
your
your
stamina,
ability to clear
or
the
something like
outpost of
that.
Uruk. Only
Yeah,
then
stamina.
can my men
I don't
get
even
into
think I've
position to
casted any
destroy the
spells in Dark Souls 1 the entire time I've played that game.
The Uruk's numbers dwindle now that their war chiefs have fallen by my hand.
There's that one, and then that one.
Oh, my buddy behind me suddenly had a headache. I didn't think to look.
Well, actually, when we're using our focus, time slows down, so they don't get to respond.
Not right away. Eventually, some people get curious. It's only a matter of time. Must kill Yellow Man. Okay, if the guy behind him misses this, like, what the hell? Oh, okay. He noticed.
And
He threw
he threw an
He
axe.
threw his fucking axe. What a dope. Don't throw your weapons.
Right now, we're looking for the artifact that's here. It's actually underneath us, though.
Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
Hey, it's a very egregious insult in some cultures.
It is. Like biting your thumb.
Musty tome.
So musty.
You Athelas or Hithless? I can't find anything in this almanac.
This is shortly after Hirgam was exiled from the guards of Gondor.
Now I wait. This will either cure my fever, or I'll be dead in seconds.
It shan't do either. You'll need to ground it up for its healing properties.
You, the outcast woman.
I'm Erin. I never got to thank you, Ranger. There are but few of your kind on the Black Gate.
And that's how they end up with a relationship.
In these parts. That's why I deserted. I'm here gone.
Yay.
Very nice.
Origins.
I promised Yorith we would one day travel the Anduin. When Dirhire was grown, we would go together, and we would behold the pillars of the kings. I hope that Hirgon's people can escape.
I do not know where you shall see your family again. The doom of man is beyond the vision of the elves.
This is because the elves are dead long before then.
It's because the elves don't care about anybody but themselves.
And that they're dead long before the end of man.
Man.
Now, one of the things that's not exactly clear throughout the Lord of the Rings lore is that because of the Age of Man, the age of the elves as a race are coming to an end.
It says, who's the mascot for this century?
For this century, it's man.
Man.
Oh look, physical combat. I guess we failed the stealth aspect.
Macho, macho, macho man.
Oh, so we have some slaves to help us. You'll notice that they're mostly just standing around. They're trying to help, but they're just mostly standing around.
Well, yeah, there's one thing I've noticed is that when there's an abundance of enemies around and there's only one of you, a lot of them are just standing around.
Yeah.
They're looking at each other like, no, it's your turn, you do it. It's your turn, you hit him. Oh, you're right behind him, you hit him. No, you hit him.